Okay, alright. It's a deeper look at
The Traveler is threatened. The Witness is here. Calus's forces are here as well. The Pyramid fleet is here. Big shit is going down.
Lightfall should feel like you have stepped into the middle of an active war.
One of the values that we really wanted to push was making sure that you felt like the tip of the spear. You were the one who was initiating the action. You were the one who was taking control. You were the one who was attacking things. What this tone gave us the chance to do was to really surface the friendship, the camaraderie, the connections that we have
I do
with each
like
other.
that finisher. I just hope I don't have to pay for it.
If the end of the universe is coming, what do we have left other than each other?
Keep the enemy away from the Traveler at all cost.
There's a pretty
Oh, is that
big,
like
serious
okay,
threat that is happening to the solar system. So we really wanted to bring that gravity and that weight into the story.
In a major way, what we're doing right now is we're both setting up the finale for the Light and Darkness saga. We're pulling the Witness into the frame for the first time.
The big question has been, what does it want with the Traveler? What will happen when it finds it? And in Lightfall, it does find it.
Yeah, we
I feel like
already
the
saw that with the
Witness
teaser.
is so drastically different from any other
I
antagonist
did.
that we've had
My
in
favorite thing
Destiny
so
in the
far
past.
was
A lot
the
of
other
our
Guardian
Destiny
voice
antagonists
with
are kind of
Zabal on
over
the red.
top,
That was really cool,
theatrical in
really
their own
creepy.
way. And then we have the Witness, who's just so reserved.
Oh, he's just
It's
flying
all
in
about
space?
control
Okay.
with the Witness.
The Witness is here to finish what the collapse started. Now, there's Calus. Always been power hungry.
There's the Shadow
in it
Legion?
for
Oh
himself.
my. Are
He's
they?
now signed on as one of the Witness's disciples.
Have to be.
We're seeing Calus go through a transformation and emerge as something new.
My semblance matches my inner beauty.
Odds are stacked against you. The Witness has
Looks
arrived.
cool. Looks cool.
We got Calus. Everything's under attack.
Dude.
How do we deal with this? And then you find this thread.
We knew we wanted to do another darkness power in Destiny. Are we gonna do what everyone thinks we're gonna do? Are we gonna make like poison?
Yeah, what? Oh, man.
We're gonna do something that you'd only find in Destiny. We're gonna go talk about this thing called Strand, and it's the web of life.
Yeah,
What
man,
does
at
it
least
mean
they
to
knew that
have
everyone
a
was thinking
cosmic
about
web
poison.
that's connecting everything around you? How do you actually make that like an ability? How do you make that like a power? It's something that doesn't actually exist. You can't just point to fire, electricity, or ice. Coming up with the idea of the strings, the strands lighting up the world. I think that was when
Oh, I do
everything
like
kind of started to
those
come together.
poses.
Strand is unlike any
Oh
of the
my
powers
God.
that we've gotten before. We didn't get it from the Traveler.
power
we didn't
that
get
comes
from
with it. The
Pyramid.
Titans
It
is always
the
just the
power
fist,
that
but-
we find is unlocked within us as Guardians. When you pull on that thread and you start manipulating that web, ooh, you can do some really powerful things.
We have some exciting
so
player class fantasies
crazy.
coming up with Strand.
Oh,
that
it's
we're
gonna be the first time I play Warlock in so
we have
long.
the Hunter
Oh my
Threadrunner,
God.
which is going to introduce this threaded spike.
The Hunter Super Silk Strike,
Yo.
it's this kind of rope dart. You're constantly moving,
Dude, it's so
constantly attacking.
sick.
It feels fluid. It has
Dude.
an amazing style to it. It's just something we've never seen in Destiny before.
Yo.
And then there's the Titan Berserker, and the name is pretty fitting.
All right, let's see
Titan
more
Super
about
is Blade
this.
Fury, where you weave these giant blades onto your hands. You have a melee attack that you can kind of combo indefinitely, and then you have your heavy attack, which sends
Combo
out these suspending
indefinitely.
waves.
Like until the super's done? Oh, that's
And
sick.
then
That's
there's
actually
the
sick.
Warlock
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Broodweaver, the mastermind of the minions that we call the Threadlings.
The Warlock Broodweaver super is Needle Storm. You create 3 sources of power, and then those then get launched out, and then those fly through the air. When they hit an enemy, they'll explode. When they hit the ground, they will then charge up and then turn into Threadlings.
Yo. And they just keep going further and further. That's yo.
Classes will have
So
access to
it's gonna
a
be
grappling
so
hook.
crazy,
When you
man.
select that, that takes up your
It'll be
grenade
so
slot.
crazy.
It was a hard challenge because, like, how can you make this idea of swinging through the world equivalent to a grenade? And so,
Yo,
Simon came up with
this
idea of
grappling
a
is gonna be
grapple
so
melee.
sick.
The grapple melee is incredibly
It's gonna be
powerful.
so sick, man.
I grapple onto an enemy, which stuns them for a second. And then when I get there, I grapple punch, blow them all up, and start shooting, and then
Yo.
the unravel projectiles are flying all over the place.
All that
That's
stuff coming
crazy.
together was
Dude, it's-
magic for me. Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
I've been waiting for this like sort of confirmation on certain things that they've only teased at before. Yo. Okay.
Neomuna
New
has
cutscene.
existed for
New cutscene.
hundreds of years. It branched off from Earth during our collapse and shut off any communication. So they've been secretly existing on Neptune for a very long time and keeping themselves safe.
Ooh.
It was amazing to see how
Dude,
the
I love
concept
the
artists
lights,
made
man.
all of this beautiful art feel really
It's
fresh
so
and
yeah,
new,
yeah.
but
It
also a
does
part
really
of the
feel
Destiny
fresh and new.
universe.
It really. It
When you
does.
think about how to design Neomuna, like what's the architecture like? We're thinking a lot
Like
of
if there was a cyberpunk
fins,
world that
sail
could
lights.
exist in Destiny, this is what it
that
would
informs
be.
sort of the architectural
Which
form language.
yeah.
That kind of looks unlike anything we've ever seen before.
The high winds, strong pressure.
High
we have
winds?
that beach area where
Weather?
we show the sand is made out of diamonds. The whole terrain is following up into the beginning of the city.
Ooh.
The color, the graphic design,
Hold on.
the vibrancy, and yeah, there's some mysteries in there.
Did I miss the map size? Cause was that like a patrol
The
zone?
cool thing about Neomuna is
Yo, that
that
would
it's
be
like
sick.
this big neon-soaked city, but it has quite a spectrum of different environments.
I think my favorite absolutely is the Thrillodrome. It is an arcade lost sector, and I think we can relate to spending our days in a sticky
Wait, was it
arcade
shooting like waves of
playing games
stasis?
with our buddies.
I'm also so excited for people to see the puka pond with all of the pukas that have been like such a mystery since Beyond Light. And then on the other side of the city is Calus' ship. The Typhon Imperator has landed square in Ahimsa Park.
You see that the city is indeed kind of in shambles in parts. There's smoke, there's explosions in the air, and I just go back to the teamwork of everybody getting into a room and thinking like, what can we do to make this feel high octane, very explosive, and familiar?
Yo. I
This
want.
is a city that
I'm
needs
so.
the Guardians'
Stasis
help.
cannot come
It
soon
needs
enough.
their
My
protection,
God.
and Calus
Dude.
is going to do his level best to destroy it, and we're not going to let them, and neither are the Cloud Striders.
There's a lot new about Lightfall. We have this new location, and it has these new personalities that come along with it. They're defenders of this city, and they have new perspectives. that
Oh
we really
yeah,
haven't
and there's
seen
like generations of
in
it. Yeah.
Destiny. And that's taking the form of the Cloud Striders, Nimbus, and Rohan.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer. Far better than you.
Rohan is the grizzled old veteran who's too old for this shit. And Nimbus is the young rookie. Nimbus is learning on the job.
Nimbus was definitely a favorite of ours to animate. They're so boisterous and fun-loving and a little smug, but super confident in their abilities.
The Cloud Striders, bottom line, are cool.
Nimbus, on your stakes.
Yo, that's cool.
We
Going
want the
up
Tormentors
with
to be the
going head
most
to head
scary
with fucking
unit that
Tormentors.
you've ever
That's sick.
fought in the Destiny universe.
Yo, they look sick
Combatant
too.
is very powerful. It means business.
It's incredibly intimidating. This thing wields a massive scythe.
Yeah,
has
yeah.
Command over all this void energy.
The Tormentor can like grab you, and
That's sick.
that's something we'd never.
Well, that
really
explains
done
its
before with
suppression.
the boss.
Throws out the scythe.
Oh my
Has
God.
the player in his hands.
Jesus Christ.
And in those moments for Dark Harvest, we actually do things with audio to make it feel even more intimate, where we duck out all the background sound.
That's
So you
cool.
really have this intimate moment with this terrifying creature grabbing you.
That's cool, man. We need more of that stuff, dude.
Lightfall and Season of Defiance are two sides of the Destiny coin.
Okay.
And so on the Lightfall side, we have crazy
I wanted to see
neon
map
cities
size, though.
going on an adventure.
I want
far
to see like a
away,
preview of
sort
the map.
Bombastic action fantasy.
Yo.
On the Season of Defiance side of the coin, it's a story that's much more closer to home.
Season of Defiance is about the ground war on Earth. Calus' forces are invading, and we're defending Earth. We're freeing prisoners.
Go now.
We're trying to protect the last city, but much more directly and under much more threat than we have seen in a long time.
You're working with Petra. You're working with.
Oh, so they're
Devon,
not getting
you're
rid of
working
that
with
zone.
all these
Okay.
People that you know that are
We're getting
close
Devon
to home and
K?
are battling for the real.
Please tell me
thing
he has
you're
voice
trying to
lines.
save.
I would love to get Different K back. Yo.
We have a lot of weapons and armor for players to earn, and
look
I'm
pretty
super
cool.
excited to
Is
see
that a
what you've
stasis
been
arrow?
working on.
We have a couple of Strand exotics. The Warlocks are getting.
Okay, we are getting exotics with okay, okay.
Will, on Tangled Destruction, create new threadlings.
We're getting
at that
more
location.
exotics than just
Now
with
they can
Lightfall.
either
That's
shoot
cool.
it,
That's cool.
Or they can pick up a tangle and throw a tangle, and then that will also create threadlings.
Cool.
The hunters are getting this helmet that will help them grapple through the air. As you grapple, you gain this new ability called Woven Mail, and it's
Well, actually, it's just
damage
talking about
except
the
for
same
head
exotics.
The Titans get boots that will augment a.
I thought these
aspect
were
that
going to
they
be
have.
3
The
new
aspect
exotic pieces
itself
of
will just send
armor.
out a wave that
Heavy metal machine gun that fires according to its own rhythm, where it gets alternate effects. So we have this pistol.
Like, I
that
feel
we
like it would be
use
good on,
advanced
like,
technology to
stronger
fight different
targets,
needs.
but I don't see it
And
good
so
in
suddenly
ad
you're not
clear at
worrying
all.
About aiming, you're really worrying
Or
about
Crucible, like, you won't get the
surviving
effect
during
out of
lock-on
Crucible.
time, and it opens
I
you
don't
up
know.
to
It just-
consider your move to lock onto multiple guys in your field of vision and then just obliterate.
I do
all
like
of them
the
was, I think, a moment
barrel
where I
right there.
kinda
That was
went,
cool. Like the
"Whoa."
little spinning barrel. Breaking down barriers.
We're introducing a ton of new features that are designed
Well, yeah,
to
Guardian
make sure
ranks,
that the player
obviously.
experiences
Anything else?
are as good as they can be.
I think one of the things we're most excited about are loadouts and
Okay, yeah,
what we're
loadouts.
calling
Yeah,
build
yeah, yeah.
crafting 2.0, which is the system of both, hey, let's make it more understandable to how you make a build.
Oh, damn, that's way
And
more
then let's
customization
allow
for
you
it than
to
I thought.
Save that build and quickly swap between them.
When we started the process of figuring out how we are going to improve build crafting, one of the things that we knew we needed to do was make it easier to go from I have never done any build crafting to I'm really engaged in this system. When we engaged with the UI team and we said we need to improve this experience, they came back with, well, what if we did a build management screen and let you see your whole build on one screen?
It's all in one place. You can see it, you can read it, you can learn. And that coupled with our Guardian ranks, that's gonna come in and basically be our first ever companion to every single player.
I mean, I like it.
Guardian ranks
I do
is
like
our
it.
answer to what should I be doing in
Both of
Destiny
those
if I
are
want to
the
get
best things
better?
that they could have had
Have
for one of
this
these
track
things.
that tells
If they
you
had
what
with
for players
this
to station,
expansion
a way
or
to
season,
finally
if they
say
had
thank you
in-game
to players that you've
LFG
been
ready
playing.
right
We
now,
think all of this stuff is coming
I would
together
consider
to
this
bring
Destiny
this
3.
more cohesive relationship
If they had
between our
that.
players.
Just because, like, this is great too, but
When we
again,
think
it's
about the
like
future of Destiny, we think there's so much
the
more to discover. We're just on the
in-game
coast
LFG
right
is
now.
the
We wanna
biggest
get
thing I
to the
want
heart of this continent.
out of all those, as
We
like
are
a
working
high
toward
priority.
10-year anniversary of Destiny, and Destiny.
I do the upside down elevator. Wait, train? That was
we just
cool.
want to keep building Destiny.
We've been talking about this antagonist to the Traveler for so long. In Lightfall, we get to spend time with the Witness in a way that we haven't yet.
We're paying off storylines that have been coming together and been building for years.
More questions will certainly arise.
We have this finale with the final shape that's coming right after Lightfall, where we're closing down the Light and Darkness saga. But Destiny is far from over.
This universe is about more than the conflict between the Traveler and the Pyramids, and we want to show you new ways to explore it. We want to show you new things to discover in the universe because we think that Destiny has a lot to offer, and Lightfall is the catalyst for that. It's high stakes, thrilling action, all at the same time, pushing the Destiny story to places it's never been before.
Oh, I do like that one armor set in the middle. That's sick. I think we might already have that, but if that is the new one in this one, I'm getting it. Oh, that looked really, really cool. No, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I was hoping for a map size reveal, but oh well, right?